Okay, back out again, and I have come up to the Bewcastle Fells, which I haven't done since probably September last year, so it's overdue a visit again. I was going to come tomorrow. Today's Sunday, I was going to come Monday, but the forecast was more favourable for tonight, so I thought I'll sneak out now. There is a few clouds sneaking around, but there's a brisk breeze as per, so we're going to have to find somewhere sheltered behind a rock or a wall or something up here tonight, so you know, we'll just have to see what happens. But one of the big problems we might have is fallen trees. I was up here about 3-4 weeks ago, maybe more. There was a lot of fallen trees on the forest road, so hoping that the rangers have been and sort of cleared them away, but there was a lot, so I might have to take a few detours along the route. Yeah, so on a plus side, the temperatures have lifted dramatically. It's what they've been of late. I was saying when I come in the car, that was about 12 degrees. Obviously a bit cooler up on the summit, but I've still brought the winter sleeping bag and mat. I've taken no risks that way. Been caught out with that before, so I think it's to drop down about 2 or 3 degrees, but with the wind that will bring it down even further, so better to play safe than have a cold night on a hill. So as you can see, there's a few blown this side, but yeah, so last time I was here this was blocked, so they've cleared that, so hopefully further up as well there was quite a lot, but yeah, it definitely looks like there's been somebody been down, thankfully cleared the route. I was hoping if it was blocked I would just zip into the forest and weave round, but that might have been a bit tricky. But yeah, there's a lot down here. What a mess. Completely gone. Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, I had to strip a layer 10-15 minutes. I've soon starting to feel it, so jack it off for now. Quite sort of sheltered in the trees here, but when I hit the exposed hillside, that's when I'll feel it. There's tonight's camp location, if I can get there and there's no trees blocking the route. Hopefully not. Okay, it's a while since I've been down, so I'll have a quick check. Yes, and that is a new addition. Somebody doesn't want you here. It's alright, I'm not here to damage it, I'm just here to have a look. Concealed CCTV cameras operate on these premises. Yeah, looks like they've put a cowl on top of the chimney, so it must be somebody using it. I don't know what they're using it for, like, but clearly the windows are in some state. But I'm just here to see how it is. Yeah, our old car's still there. Obviously someone's built a bit of a place for burning the rubbish. Ooh. Yeah, looks like that's where they've been trying to get in there. But why do they need to break windows? There's no need. It's a bit of an outhouse this. Look under. Oh. And the barn was full of all the old furniture the last time I was here. Oh, they've had a bit of a clear out. I say they've burnt some of the rubbish, but and the owl box is still up on in the eaves. Yeah. Anyhow, all seems fine apart from private keep out now. As I say, I'm not here to cause damage, just have a bit of look around. Yeah, there's the rubbish there. Looks like they've got some, maybe some windows and bits and pieces to put in. Right, let's continue. See the little pond still getting used. Yeah. Local geese. Okay, so if we're going to come unstuck anywhere, it's this last path into the, it sort of skirts the forest before I turn off onto the summit. But these are probably 40 feet plus, so if any of them have come down, there's no vehicles being up here, I don't think, so there's going to be clearance being done, so we will find out very soon if we can get through end of the path. There's quite a few down as well, looking at further up. Yeah, so it's not just here, so I'll have to go into the forest and then work my way up, see what damage there is in there. So basically it's just a case of going up and sort of traversing left. Just keep checking the map every so often, see where we are, and we should pop out just below the crags. Okay, we've managed to exit the forest. Wasn't too bad. It was more where I entered it where the trees were down, but in the middle it wasn't bad, and the exit was fine. Anyhow, here's tonight's picture. A bit cloudy now, but still dry. Okay, that's us up on the top of the crags. Oh, it's a bit fresh up here, a bit blowy. Just see Criffle there, and the Solway glinting as the sun is out over there. So whether I pitch up here, as I always say, or I drop down a bit lower. This is where I pitched back in September, so I'll see what it's like. If it's any good again. Let's have a wander to the edge. Oh, yes, yes, you catch the full force of it here. Bloody hell. Oh. I'm going to pitch it that way with my head up this end, and these rocks are sort of affording us a bit of protection off the worst of the wind. Okay, we're all set up. Oh, it's not too bad, and I'll show you a little mod I've done. I was having a problem with this touching the fly sheet. I think it's because this thing here, the vent, was pushing it this way. So I've just done a little mod. So I've put a couple of either ends of the vent, some of these tarp clips, got some shock cords, so it's not fully, and I've just got it pulled out. It's not tight or anything like that, so it's not straining on it. And I've added a couple of extra guy lines, so I've got one up here, that's the one that come with it. I've just put one here, and this is the other one, the other tarp clip here. As I say, it's on a shock cord, so that takes most of the strain. It's just it keeps it out the pot touching the fly, and I was getting it was getting damp because it was touching that all the time. So hopefully that's cured it. So now it's just a matter of getting everything in, because it looks like possibly could have rain very soon. Okay, so I'm quite happy with the pitch this time. What I've done is, because it is slightly going down a bit, I've stuck my rucksack underneath just to give us a bit of height when I'm sleeping. I'm in the Alp kit, Pipe Dream 600 I think tonight, and I've still got my Thermarest winter mat out, and all my usual mess with the bag that stays underneath there, which is just lifting it slightly because it is a little bit low at this end here. Yeah, still really windy once you get out that. Oh, Christ. Still got the sunshine over there, but we just had a shower come across that side, skirted me, so yeah, you can just see us try to get out this wind. Yeah, nicely tucked in behind that rock, and that is giving me a lot of protection. You get down here and it's hardly anything, so thankfully. Yeah, we keep getting bursts of sunshine appearing and then it disappears. But yeah, some nice rays coming down there. Chicken tikka. It's all right. Yeah, I've been fed and watered, had a bit of a wander, took some photographs. You know, it's not too bad. Proper sheltered out the wind here, which is great. See if it picks up during the night, but I don't think it will because I've, you know, pretty sheltered. But the sunset was not a lot, but the sunrise in the morning could be okay if you go by the forecast, but we usually know how that goes, don't we? But we'll play it by ear. Okay, I'm going to call it a night. So it's clouded right over now, so I'm not even going to put the camera out. I mean, you look at the phone and it's supposed to be a clear sky, but it's not clear. Whether that'll change in the next couple of hours, because it's still early, well, you know, 9:30. But I'm going to call it a night and just relax and chill out for the last maybe half an hour, 40 minutes, listen to a bit of music, and then I'll just be hitting the sack, try and get some shut-eye and see what the morning brings. It is forecast for a sunrise, so hopefully I should be pointing sort of in the right direction, maybe more to the right of me here, but fingers crossed, it should be okay. So catch you all in the morning. Morning. Well, bit of a windy night. The wind changed direction probably about an hour after I hit the sack, which is typical. So it's It's fairly blue all night, but it hasn't really bothered me. Put the earplugs in, played the music on with the earplugs, and yeah, not too bad, but the tent's held out. So yeah, I missed sunrise as well, because I went back to sleep. Yeah, so we had a little bit of rain last night. That didn't last long. Oh yeah. Yeah, sun's lifting anyhow. It's still blowing a gale. Oh. So the extra guy lines definitely helped. So it kept the back from touching the inner. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the ones with the shock cord on obviously don't pull too much, but they're not putting much strain on it either. Right, I want to get a brew on. That's us all packed up, except where I was here, just a flat spot. I've got a bit of mist rolling over the top there, so I get down the hill. That wind hasn't let up, mind. It's pretty wild up here. But yeah, decent night. A bit of rain, got a bit blustery, but it wasn't too bad in the end, so all is good. So it was slightly better conditions when I camped back in September. That time we had wind and rain. So this time we just had a bit of wind. The rain tried, but then it just fizzled out. Lasted about 10 minutes. But yeah, it's good to hear the bird song around the forest and on the hills. Good signs. Spring is not far away. Yeah, you can hear them chirping away at the forest edge there. Yeah, you can see why these blow over. The roots are so shallow. You know, we're looking for a foot, 2 foot deep maybe. They just spread along the forest floor, but yeah, there's one or two. Another one down here, but not so bad in the middle of the forest. It's mostly, as I said yesterday, on the edges. This bit inside isn't bad, it's just strewn in broken twigs and debris from all the high winds we've had. Okay, so let's hope the weather starts to improve, wind wise that is. We've had nothing but winds this year so far. We could do with it warming up just a little. Anyway, that's it for this camp. We'll catch it out on the next one.